This is the stunning case of justice being served almost 60 years later, where a 92-year-old man was recently found guilty of taking the life of a woman who was born 133 years ago in 1892. In a stunning resolution to one of Britain's oldest cold cases, 92-year-old Rylan Headley has been found guilty of the rape and murder of 75-year-old Louisa Dunn, a woman who lived alone and was beloved in her Bristol neighborhood. The crime, which went unsolved for nearly 6 decades, has now finally seen justice, thanks to a combination of dogged police work and modern forensic technology. On the 28th of June 1967, Louisa Dunn was found strangled on the floor of her living room by a concerned neighbor. She lived alone on Britannia Road in Easton, Bristol, having been widowed twice, and was known locally as a kind and familiar face. That night, neighbors reported hearing a woman's terrifying scream, but by the time someone checked in on her the next morning, prompted by her newspaper left untouched at her door, it was too late. The horror they discovered would shake the community for decades. Back in 1967, the police mounted a massive investigative effort. 19,000 fingerprints were taken from men and boys in the area. 8,000 homes were visited in door-to-door inquiries, and over 2,000 witness statements were collected. Yet, despite their skill and dedication, these efforts failed to yield a suspect. The case soon went cold and remained so for over 50 years. It wasn't until Avon and Somerset Police's cold case team reopened the file that things began to change. Utilizing modern DNA testing, investigators analyzed a preserved swab containing semen from the 1967 crime scene. The results were conclusive. The DNA matched a man named Ryland Headley. The emotional weight of that moment was not lost on Detective Inspector Dave Marchant, the senior officer in the case. He called the development a fusion of old school and new school policing techniques and emphasized the importance of combing traditional evidence collecting with cutting-edge science. Headley, now living in Ipswich, was in his 30s at the time of Mrs. Dunn's murder. Far from a one-time offender, he had already built a dark legacy. In October 1977, a full decade after Dunn's death, he was convicted of raping 2 elderly widows, aged 79 and 84, in Suffolk. Brutal attacks that police described as eerily similar to the 1967 killing. In those cases, too, Headley forced entry, overpowered his vulnerable victims, and inflicted unimaginable trauma. Former Detective Trevor Mason, who investigated the 1977 crimes, described Ryland Headley as worse than an animal, and said the frailty of his victims meant that they didn't stand a chance. With that history in mind, police now view Headley as a dangerous serial predator who eluded full justice for decades. Following Headley's arrest in November 2024, police fingerprint experts compared his palm print to the one that had been collected from the rear window of Mrs. Dunn's home back in 1967. The match was yet another damning piece of evidence that linked him to the scene of the crime. He was formally charged with both rape and murder and despite the mounting evidence, denied any involvement during his trial at Bristol Crown Court. Now, Ryland Headley, at the age of 92, was convicted. His sentence, set to be delivered soon, will likely mean that he will surely die in prison. Despite his age of 92, Detective Inspector Marchand emphasized that the magnitude of his crimes could not be softened by time. Marchand said this man left a legacy of misery and pain. The case is now believed to be the oldest cold case ever solved in Britain. For investigators and the community, it sends a chilling but powerful message. No matter how much time passes, offenders can never truly outrun their crimes.
Good morning. Could you open the door, please? Just like to speak with you. Could you open the door, please? Thank you very much.
Who are you?
I'll explain. I'm from the police.
You what?
I'm from the police.
What?
Good morning. Hello. I'm from the police.
What's here?
I'm from the police. My name's Naomi Main. I'm a detective. May I come in, please?
No. You can't come now. I'm just coming now. Where you want to come in for?
I'll explain because it's a bit sensitive. So we'd like to come in and speak to you properly, please.
Eh?
May I come in to speak to you properly?
I mean, look, I've just got up. I'm an old man.
I'm sorry. It's quite early.
I'm very sick. Not well at all.
You're not well?
No.
Okay.
What do you want to? What is it about?
I'll tell you inside because we don't want other people hearing. So can we just come in and get you seated
Yeah,
and have a chat?
yeah,
Thank you very
go.
much. It's Mr. Headley, yes?
Eh?
Mr. Headley?
Yeah.
Ryland Headley, lovely. Thank you very much. This is my colleague Jo. We've just got a camera recording as well, just so you're aware.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm here today because I'm arresting you
Yeah.
on suspicion of the rape and murder
Yeah.
of Louisa Dunn, which happened in Bristol in June 1967.
Yeah.
The reason I'm arresting you
Yeah.
is because the police have investigative material that indicates you are responsible for that rape and murder of Mrs. Dunn,
Yeah.
which happened at Britannia Road in Easton, Bristol, June 1967.
Yeah.
You do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you don't mention when questioned something that you later rely on in court.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anything you do say may be given in evidence.
Yeah.
I need to do this.
Wait, where all this come from? Where you get all this from?
We have investigative information, so we have material that suggests that it's yourself, and we need to basically arrest you and take you to the custody so that we can conduct an interview with you, so we can hear, your event and interview about it.
Into what?
Interview you about it and get your account.
Our job this side of the desk is to look after your rights, your entitlements and your welfare, so that's what I'll be doing today. The officers will be carrying out an investigation, there'll be an interview and things that need to happen, but I need to go through a certain amount of things with you whilst you're here at the desk. You've been arrested before? Have you been arrested before? You have? Okay. I need to find out why you're here to start with, so you're going to have to bear with me, alright? And then I'll need to go through some questions. Like I say, my job is to look after you whilst you're here with us, nothing more, alright?
So we have investigative material and therefore believe that Mr. Headley committed the rape and murder of a lady called Mrs. Louisa Dunn, which occurred in June 1967 at Britannia Road in Bristol.
So linked forensically.
Yeah.
Why did you go through the upstairs window?
No comment.
Is it because you wanted to go into the bedroom?
No comment.
Okay. So, what has then made you come back out of that window and go in via a different window instead?
No comment.
Okay.
No comment.
You look a bit confused by that. Do you want to ask me something?
He said, no, and you often climbed up 2 windows of this and that, people's house. Don't come in. A bit knowing this question, No
Okay.
comment.
So when police have attended the following day, they've noticed that the bedrooms upstairs have locks on them inside the corridor. So if you had entered via that upstairs window, you would have been trapped in the bedroom. Is that why you then came back out
No comment.
and went through a different window?
No comment.
Did this not happen? You can tell me if this is rubbish and it didn't happen.
No comment.
Okay. Because remember, this is your opportunity to give us your account. And if you didn't do this, this is your time to tell us.
No comment. I didn't. No comment.
You didn't.
No comment.
And on the upstairs window, when police attended the next day, there was a handprint or partial handprint found on the window. Obviously, you've had your handprints taken today while you've been in custody. When we compare those, do you think they're going to match?
No comment.
Could it be your handprint?
No comment.
Is there any legitimate reason why it might be your handprint?
No comment.
Because if you didn't do this, have you ever been there for any other reason that would explain why your handprint might be there?
No comment.
Okay. Okay, so we're going to talk about what happens next. Okay, so once you've gone in, or somebody has gone in, we believe it to be you, through that window, Louisa has been attacked. Can you tell me about that?
No comment.
Where did you find her in the house?
No comment.
Or did she find you, maybe?
No comment.
Okay. How did she react to seeing you in the house?
No comment.
Did you have the impression you were welcome?
No comment.
Was there any conversation between you and Louisa?
No comment.
Okay. Was she expecting you?
No comment.
There were a number of people nearby who heard a scream in the early hours of the morning.
No comment.
Did Louisa scream?
No comment.
What made her scream?
No comment.
Can you tell me how Louisa died?
No comment.
Did she die as a result of your actions?
No comment.
And if so, what were your actions?
No comment.
Was it an accident?
No comment.
Did you go in that house intending to kill her?
No comment.
So Louisa was found, as I said, lying on the floor in that same room, having been raped. She also had a scarf on her neck and a stocking. I think the scarf was underneath her neck, round the back, and the stocking over the top.
No. No.
Okay. Can you tell me how those items got there?
No comment.
Did you use those items to strangle Louisa?
No comment.
Did you use anything else?
No.